How much did you pay for your Super Bowl ticket?
$30,000.
About $15,000.
$9 grand.
The strategy is waiting and waiting and waiting close to the game, or we sitting down here for 5 stacks.
$6,500 a ticket.
He works his ass off, and his company brought us here.
$3,900.
Alright, is it worth that?
It is definitely worth the $3,900.
Now, this video right here is from last year's Super Bowl. Now, this year's Super Bowl just got even worse. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Just prepare yourself because you did not expect any of this crazy prices. I didn't think it can get any worse than what it were already at. But hey, we're here now. This is crazy. Check this out.
Holy shit. Super Bowl tickets are unfucking real. I mean, I knew I could never afford it. I knew it was out my price range. I mean, of course, it's a Super Bowl. It's going to be expensive. But 10 grand
Yes.
for tickets right there.
In the nosebleed.
Right there. 10 grand.
Yes.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? I mean, I'm seeing... what's the lowest I've seen on this website, on the sheet? 7 grand. That's the lowest ticket you can get. 7 grand right here. I mean, of course, there's the 11Ks, the 14, 23,000, 30,000. But good God, I mean, can't even get a nosebleed for like 500, 700, 1,000 maybe?
Yeah, this is real life. And I'm going to tell you this. It was always a dream of mine to go to the Super Bowl and go to one of these big games. But I don't think it's ever going to happen in my lifetime because inflation just continues to go up. Now, of course, with everything else around the entire world, with the grocery prices, cost of living, everything just gets more expensive. But Super Bowl tickets have always been out of control. I'm not going to act like this is something brand new or whatever the case is. But $30,000 for this ticket. As a matter of fact, that makes sense because that's very close. But when we talk about tickets all the way up here for $10,000, tickets in the nosebleed, you can't even see the game. You're probably looking at the screen the entire time you are at the game. Like, oh, I just don't get it. I can't even fathom. But now it seems like this isn't even a luxury anymore. This is an absolute exception. This is for people who are of the top 1%, seriously, or people who you save your entire whatever year salary or whatever case is for this to make sense financially. But this is real life, y'all. This is how far it has got.
This is how much it would cost 2 people to attend Super Bowl 60 at Levi's Stadium, February 8, 2026. I'll make sure to include ticket prices, hotel, parking, food, drinks, and give you 2 options, a bad and bougie option and a more affordable one. Kicking it off with the tickets, if you want to sit up close and you're balling like that, then your price tag is only gonna be $52,030.25. And if you're looking for something a little bit more on the affordable side, sitting on section 419, you're looking at about $14,778.67. So in other words, a brand new Rolex Submariner. Moving along to the hotel, for something bougie but also somewhat affordable, the Nest Hotel Palo Alto will cost you $553 for that night. For food, drinks, and merch at the stadium, I would budget $400 to be safe. Stadium parking is usually around $50 to $100, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's marked up, so budget $200. Take yourself somewhere nice after the game to eat, budget $200. So if you want to be bad and bougie, your grand total is $53,383.25. And if you want to go the more affordable route, your grand total is $16,131.67. What do you think? Would you do it?
With the Super Bowl happening next week, let's figure out how much you need to make to comfortably afford a Super Bowl weekend. And just for some extra context, look how much these tickets are starting at. Packages at $17,000, some packages at $7,000, and it all varies on different things that you might want to do while owning these tickets, but these can range all the way between $50,000 to $100,000 and can even get more expensive than that.
Crazy.
The average ticket price for next week's Super Bowl is around $6,000 to $7,000, but as you know, you can never buy just one ticket. They usually come in a pair, so anywhere between $12,000 and $14,000 just for a ticket. And just for extra context, you're only allowed to buy either 2 or 4 tickets, with a minimum being 2, obviously, at $57,000 per these 2 tickets. And don't forget about a hotel stay, because if you're traveling to see the Super Bowl, you're going to be paying around $2,300 for that weekend in San Francisco. And experts suggest that you should only spend between 5 to 10% of your monthly income on entertainment, so let's see how much this Super Bowl weekend will cost you. And after we take the total cost of 2 Super Bowl tickets, right on average of $6,000 a piece, plus the $2,300 for the hotel stay, you're looking at around $14,000 just on the Super Bowl weekend, not including drinks, Uber, food, or anything like that. And when we multiply this by 10% to find our monthly income, then multiply this by 12 to find your annual income, and you roughly need to be making around $1.7 million a year to be able to very comfortably afford a 2026 Super Bowl weekend.
You cannot make this up, y'all. You cannot make this up. This is for these, like, and yes, I know it's a very in-demand event. I know it's one of these events where it happens once a year. It's for the elites. Let's just call it what it is. But why don't y'all just like, and I guess if you try to lower the prices, they're just gonna sell out anyways. Like, people are still gonna buy these tickets. Like, let's not make it seem like nobody's gonna go out here and be at the Super Bowl, because that is not the reality. You have people that are going to spend money on these tickets, whether they're going to go into debt that are going to buy these tickets, or truly people that are just well off, like what his math says in this video. You have to make $1.7 million. Like, I just can't fathom. But this is what people are saying, and I know the video is dark, but I think he's saying some very important things in this. Let's check this out.
One thing I hate about the Super Bowl is that they made it impossible for the average fan to actually go out to the location of the Super Bowl and cheer on their team in person. Instead, they got to watch it from the couch, which is AKA the best seat in their house. Like, I peeped the ticket prices on the internet, $200K for 4 tickets. Yeah. That's $50K each. Do you really want somebody to take out the average fan's yearly salary for one single night? Not even one night, for 3 hours, 4 hours experience. Ticket pricing for the Super Bowl is just outrageous. Like, and we're not even talking about the plane tickets, the hotel costing.
Yeah.
That one night where your favorite team you cheered for probably from the ground up since birth is in the big game. No telling when they're going to be in the Super Bowl again, and it's impossible to pay for a Super Bowl ticket. It's like the economy is egregious nowadays.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't attribute this to the economy. I think a part of it is the economy, like I said early in the video, but a lot of it is just truly due to what they're deciding to do with the money. Like, it's just true capitalism. Truly, that is what it comes down to, because the reality of it is people are going to, the Super Bowl is going to sell out. That is what it is. Even those tickets that we saw in the nosebleed for $10,000, they're going to sell. The people, they're gonna, whoever is reselling it, they're gonna drop the prices eventually, because they're not gonna sell, but they're gonna sell still for like $5,000, $6,000, or whatever the case is. So I get what he's saying, but unfortunately, that's just not how the system works anymore. They're not going to give us just free tickets. They're just not. It's too much money that they're gonna lose, that they're gonna miss out on. Not lose, they're gonna miss out on, because they're giving away free tickets. But here's Unc and Ocho. I love their channel. I mean, they're two NFL legends. Shout out to them. I love it. This is Nightcap.
You going to the game? Yeah,
hell
I'm not going to the
no.
game. Well, you see, hey, you seen the ticket prices? Man.
Yes. 4 tickets, 200,000. 4 tickets, 65,000.
What? Man, please. Hey, the best seat in the house, the best ticket in the house is gonna be
on my couch.
On my couch too, because I think I leave Sunday morning, if I'm not mistaken.
I leave Friday morning. Hell
you getting
yeah.
up out of there. Yeah, listen,
Absolutely.
I'm getting up out of there. By the time I get home, I'll be able to sit down and get ready to watch the game. Nice and quiet.
No, man. Look here. If the Broncos had made it, I was coming home.
Either way.
Either way, yes. I was gonna have my Bronco gear on, rooting for them, but I'm not going to the game.
Nah. They turned it. It's unfortunate. Obviously, I understand it. I understand the business side of it. They've turned it into a corporate event. We have this conversation every single year when it comes time for the Super Bowl. The true fans that support these two teams throughout the season.
Yeah, and that's the unfortunate reality, similar to what the guy at the beginning of the video was talking about. You know, the true fans, the people who are truly there to support the teams, they don't get the opportunity to go. It's everybody who is able to afford the tickets. That's basically what it boils down to. And these two are two NFL legends. They've made millions of dollars in their careers. They're well off, I'm sure, financially. I mean, we know about Ocho's situation. He saves a lot of money, right? Like, this is the reality. Even the NFL legends aren't going to Super Bowl because of how insane the price is. So that's how far it has gotten. But like he said, not even the true fans, the people who truly are there to support the teams. It's become a huge, massive networking event to show how much money everybody has and to show, how much you're willing to drop and spend on just one night. But like I said, here's more examples of some crazy prices because I think they're still going up even higher than they were before.
There's no way that Super Bowl tickets are this expensive. What the I don't, if anything, I would just wanted to see Bad Bunny, but what? 10, 11,000 for this seat up here? Bro, for this one, I knew they were expensive, but I just never realized they were this expensive. Well, I guess I'm gonna apply to work here. I'm gonna apply to work here because we're all gonna see Bad Bunny. These prices are not it. Insane, literally.
$82,000. I'm gonna just leave it right there. $82,000 for this seat right here, and it's a nice seat. And if you're able to go, if you can afford it, you're well off enough to actually make it there. By all means, go and enjoy your time. 100%. I'm not here to tell you not to go out to Super Bowl, not to boycott. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just showing you the prices of what people are talking about, and I get it. It is absolutely out of control. It's insane. These prices are ridiculous. You can't even. I didn't even fathom we could spend this much on tickets to a football game, but hey, here we are in 2026, and this is pure capitalism. It is a little bit of inflation in there as well because everything else is expensive in the world, but at the same time, this is where we are, guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below if you are going to the Super Bowl. As a matter of fact, here's the question. If you had the money, if you made $1.7 million this year, or if you had the money just sitting in your savings account, would you even spend this much on a Super Bowl ticket? Would you do it if you had the opportunity? Let me know in the comment section below.
We spent. Give some backstory though, that since I live in the Bay Area, I would be cutting so much cost by not buying a hotel and not having to pay for a flight. So bought these tickets February 2025, so 1 year ago, without the idea of knowing who was going to be playing this game. For a total of 2 people, we bought this off of the Levi Stadium's place. In total, we spent $13,866 combined for 2 people. When we break that apart, that's $6,933.50 per person. We split this up by paying in 3 rounds. The first round was a down payment. So per person, down payment wise, we put $2,500 down in the first round. And the next time we paid $2,216 and then again at $2,216. We are seated in our 300 seats. Also included a event prior to the actual Super Bowl game. I'm interested in seeing how much you would actually spend on the game and if you would spend as much money as me. Look at Ticketmaster today. The section that I'm currently sitting in actually costs more than I actually spent. So people are spending at least $2,000 more than I actually spent. Would you do this?